button is it? Here we go. Like, so I basically, you know, cast a light under darker lighting and made a cast shadow. You kind of see the cast shadow, right? Um, and took some pictures so I can force myself to see the shadows a bit better. I have trouble um, with that. Some of the shadow, the painted in shadow I have here, um, needs to be enlarged a bit, and I think it'll shift over slightly. Where that goes there, that goes there, goes there. And let me get my photo references. Send them to myself in Discord. All right. Save all of these. Bear with me here for a moment. And delete each one. Two. H3. Well, what people been up to? Anybody saying anything this evening? Or it's like cell phone photos are just gigantic. I got to resize them so I can actually look at them on my screen here. All right. Rid of these. All right. Why is it showing? Now, I'm not going to make that shadow quite that dark. Um, Looking at it here. All right. That's great. Got pictures you want to share? You're welcome to. I'm pretty sure actually most of this paint is dry. Yep. All right. So I lied. I'm not painting quite yet. I need to clean that palette off. Easy enough to do. Ah, and the white still white titanium white takes a bit to dry. Hey, that's a goal though. Congratulations. Pain 10, finishing a thing. I don't know if I can say that I ever finished any of the when I was playing those games. Well, no, you know what? I did paint all of the Judgment models when I picked up Judgment. They're all painted. Um, I will probably never play the game, uh, but they're painted. They are painted. All right, so we got a bit of a limited palette we're still working with here. We got these experimental oils that Verco's Vault is making. I'm helping test out here. These are the same paints that we're going to be using. Same paints that are going to be used in the class 4 oils. So again, if you were interested in learning how to paint with oils, give it a shot. We will be painting this bust here with oils. It's a Saturday night class at Adepticon. And I bet you're going to be surprised at how nice they are to work with. All right, so we got that. We got the white. I need the raw umber. Raw umber. Burnt umber. I'm not using a whole lot of paint. Got a little bit of red oxide. Okay. Got some Hansa yellow. And just a touch of phthalo green here. Phthalo green is very strong. And I know I'm not using most of this palette, but normally I have stuff spread out a bit more, but I'm kind of keeping things a bit more tight. All right. So let's look at this shadow that I'm supposed to be painting in here. Um, definitely needs to come out. This is going to actually come out onto the uh, make it a little darker. match what I'm seeing here. Blaze in some more black. Okay. Okay, how do I? So I actually need to. I need to kind of come back here and bring some of this back up. But so need. Hmm. Needs to be very black. I used to I used to play like the soundtrack, but I got kind of lazy having to switch back and forth between what's it called? I'd be playing it on off my computer. No, let's just not use that brush. Come on, kind of clean out the gunk of a brand new brush here. Okay. Oh, Uber. Just needed a brush to erase stuff, not to paint. Lost track of my own thought there. Need to actually bring this. Then this is going to come down. This actually comes across quite a bit. Hmm. Comes all the way down. Having trouble. Did not. Well, hi. Spencer Quaid. Hello. Let's see. I'm working on this Krieg's bunny. Kind of painted some shadows here. This needs to come. Man, give me a second here. Okay, that's the issue. Oh, had to pull that shadow to the side a little bit. Now we have to round it just a touch. Yeah, let's not. Yeah, what's everybody up to this evening? Hopefully, people are enjoying themselves. This is going to cut from here this way. Toss my brush. down on it. Get down on it. Okay. Let's see. Let's get back to get down on it. We're going to extend this out. Get down on it. Ever. Hmm. Okay. That changes that light direction a bit. Oh, cycling through my references here. Let's see. This actually cuts across his eye. The shadow needs to be pushed up. Because of the shape of the nose. That idea. This is the shadow, right? So you can barely you can see this eye, but almost none of that eye. So we got to actually cut that eye down even further. I mean, it's just going to be a sliver. That I've ever seen. Okay. Definitely needs to be rounded off just a touch more. Okay. So feel like of the fur below the waist, I'm not 100% on. Where's my light? I'm gonna cut lights down. Cut the light off completely here. Pretty much that. Let's see if we can do that from this perspective. See. Now, what does that mean for leg there? All in shadow? Yeah, it's all in shadow. Gonna move my head without moving the light. Yeah, it's pretty much down to just like a pretty much actually just down to like a sliver here. Everything else is grayed out. Um, yeah, all of this. If we do like that, right? Everything that's not I kind of try to force myself to paint it from the perspective of the camera here, right? So if this is the directional light, right? Um, what I can kind of do is that. Where's a sponge? Let's see. Anybody played around with Path of Exile 2? Been trying to get around in it, and it is a tough game. Check my shadow again. I'm just gonna do this under the table. I don't have an issue. Why is this so hard for my brain? What's messing me up is I've painted in shadows and cast shadows on the same model and looking at my photo reference. And let's see, let me see if I can manipulate this. Scale. Image. Um, how can't I? So way to mess with this. Hmm. Channel, alpha channel. Yeah, next time I do this, I'm gonna have to do all the lighting before I start putting paint down. uh, Foolish me. I mean, this is oh, a lot of negative painting with little sponges. Then on the move. Excuse me. keep using my whole spotlight off to the side here. Oh no. Ain't no stopping us now. On the move. Okay. Um, let's try to work on the fur a bit for the highlights. But first, I'm gonna take a quick break. So I'm gonna go uh, take a bio break, get something to drink, and then I'll be back. All right. Anybody out there? Cheers. Good evening. It was a little gin cocktail. All right. Let let us, like I said, um, work with this fur. Um, so one of the things I want to do, have some of this red. That's very peach. Which duh, that makes skin tone. But let's dull that down. Hmm. How did I make that skin tone? I gotta think about this. Um, let's. Then we tinted it just a touch. Um, oh, using a limited palette here, so let me think. It's always easier to mix with a little palette knife in your brush, at least with oils. Need to gray that out more. Oh, geez, that absolutely overtook it. I'm not used to the strength of these different pigments. Compared to each other. I mean, that's a really. All right, you get to watch me fight this for a bit. All right, let's around the world. Do in the air like you don't care. There we go. Cut it out. Oh no! No harm. No romance. No romance. Let's see. Let's just try adding this. A weird little. Where's my little hook? I don't know if that is part of a miscast of the model or. Kind of using the side of this brush. And all right. I'm taking the second brush to kind of feather out slightly darker tone. That's the best one. I had to edit the shit out of that one because he's like constantly like trying to look back at the class and everything. Well, you've seen it now, finally. How you doing, Billy? Uh, I've re redone some shadows. Um, and I did a test with the Army Painter speed paints and at the beginning of stream. So this is kind of what I got set up to go with the Army Painter speed paints. I'll see if putting oils on top was a huge mistake. Yeah, see what happens. This might have been a completely unnecessary and wasted step, but I wanted to do it. Yeah, like I mean, dude, if I had speed paints when I like first started painting, when I first had these confrontation models, um, like man, back in the year 2000 and what two, I think, when I started playing confrontation, like getting a paint job like this level in a matter of like 20 minutes would have been fucking a godsend. I'd have been thrilled. So we'll see. You know, no, no, I have a bunch. I have one, two, three, four, five, six. I have seven. This is this out of this is I had eight. Um, the first one I painted when I brought it to Captain Con, I actually after I got it back from the competition, I gave it to the guy who gave me all the wolfen. So that was the one that had like the big katana that was very like desert themed. But that, yeah, he gave me 8 wolfen. Um, yeah. So this will be the next one I paint. Um, yeah. Um, and you saw my finished bust, huh? That'll be for the class. If anybody hadn't seen it yet, um, if you're going to be Adepticon, we'll be using this bust and some oil paints, and I'm going to teach you how to do a little 2-hour paint job. So yeah, it'll be fun. When we do this in class, I'll encourage people to be more colorful with the green. I just kind of um this was like an afterthought. Everything else I was just kind of like trying to figure out the shape of things. Um yeah. You can see a little bit of the red on the cheek still even in the shadow, a little bit of green reflecting into the skin. And we would probably want to push these highlights higher than this. Um but yeah. Yeah, yeah, but I will let anybody paint whatever they want when it comes to uh the idea, at least with the skin and the hair, is that they're very easy to do peach tone skins and blonde hair. Like those two things are super easy to do with oils. Red hair is pretty easy to do as well. Um, if you want to mess around with different colors with the leaves, are welcome to. Um, but I think the cool green with the warm skin was a nice offset. But yeah, people can paint some yellows and browns and do it all they want. Oh no, that could have been bad. Almost knocked down my disco bunny. All right. Um, uh-oh. Thankfully, my wife has no desire to clean my desk, so I don't clean her office space. She doesn't clean my desk. We just deal with each other's chaos that we've done. Looking at my what you are bleh, words. What are you going to be working on? Boogie and play that funky music to you. I had to resist the urge to not stream today. I picked up I downloaded Path of Exiles 2 um over the weekend, and I'm like, I can play more of it. Nobody needs to watch me paint. Yay! Oh man, that reminded me of. Are you? Did you ever? Let's see. Did you play much PlayStation One? OG PlayStation? I think it was PlayStation One. Was it PS2? Let's see. It was PlayStation One. Man. All right, hold on. There was this game. Your mention of Crisis reminded me of um there was this game. I'm gonna go ahead and pull it up that I loved. That I loved called Incredible Crisis. Oh Lord. It was basically a rhythm game with a story. And it was all the music was done by a band called Tokyo Ska Paradise, which I have the soundtrack to this game, and it's freaking almost all the songs are freaking bangers. But yeah, let's like basically aliens show up and like all this family basically gets broken apart, and like it's just complete ludicrous nonsense. Um, let's see, let's here the first thing. But I loved this game. I played the absolute shit out of it. Yeah. Anyway, it's one of those games that I'm sure there's zero way to actually play it legally anymore. Uh, yeah, you got to get up in the beginning of your workday. You got to get your stretches in. We got to wait for the bridge. Anyway, but yeah, the all the music it's all ska music, or mostly ska at least. So like it hooked me really hard. Um, I'm trying to remember like the PS1 and the early PS2 era were just lousy with music games. There were all matters of them. Um, I mean this game, it's yeah, it's basically it's a rhythm game with the story, shoehorned in to get you to play. And they're all the way that they do different. All the games are not the same in how they work. Um, you'd have to watch it because that if you look up Incredible Crisis, there's a whole playthrough. The game only takes if you know how to play it, the game will only take you like an hour and a half to beat, but it's not easy. Anywho, Sorry, when you said Crisis, I don't know why my brain went there, but uh, I guess it will be shortly my, you know, I'll have to dig out a hard drive and see if I still have my PlayStation games and emulator. So I can maybe play that game. That was like and then like PlayStation 2 had Frequency and Amplitude, which was made by Harmonix, which eventually made Guitar Hero and Rock Band. There was also Res. There was Beatmania and Guitar Hero, Parappa the Rapper, Guitar Man. Yeah. Uh, I'm sure I'm forgetting a couple. I can remember the games, but not the names of them. Guitar Man. And play that funky music till you die. Because there were two or are, because I think they're still making them. Just I don't know if I've seen them in the U.S. in forever. But Dance Dance Revolution and is it Beatmania? That's essentially the same game. And now there's like Groove Coaster, which is on Steam, which is a lot of fun. Oh, what's the one that I have on Steam that I haven't finished yet? That you're like a doctor? Hold on. You're a doctor and Rhythm Doctor. There we go. Maybe I'll play that one day. Rhythm Doctor is a lot of fun. That's a newer one. I love freaking yeah. Groove Coaster, Muse Dash. I got a bunch of music games. Is that an actual category in Steam yet? Huh. Is I don't see. Boop boop beep beep boop. Yeah, I don't see oh, B-Man is a new one. Okay. What was the old Dance Dance Revolution and Step Mania? It was Step Mania. Um yeah. So I had the wrong mania. Yeah, Step Mania and Beat Mania were the two. There might be others. There was also Guitar Mania. Really, I think it was Guitar Mania. It was Guitar something. It was before Rock Band came out. It was an arcade that had two guitars, and you can either play guitar or bass. I was like mid 2000s, late 2000s. All right, I need some more white. No, it wasn't Guitar Hero. It was before Guitar Hero. It was before Harmonix made Guitar Hero. It was an arcade game that was imported from Japan. I think it was Guitar Freaks. That's what it was called. Guitar Freaks. Gonna take. Yeah, like that was like my obsession for a long time were music games. Anywho, maybe one of these days I'll. I think I actually have played, maybe to an audience of zero, but I think I might actually have played Rhythm Doctor on stream. Maybe when I did one of my like celebration streams or something, took a break and did that. Oh my god, today's been raid-tastic. Eric Winston, he's back. Hi. Bro, are you excited for the Adepticon? Are you gonna? I mean, I know your class is sold out immediately, but an OK Guardian, only an OK Guardian? I don't know. How y'all doing? Yeah, I'm waiting for. So I'll show you. So I actually am going to be teaching too this year. Just one class though. Do you want to come paint a bus with me? You can play around with oils. I know you want to. I know you want to come play with oils. Join the dark side. Yeah, we're gonna be using this is a Blackthorn miniatures bust that we'll be using for the oils class. Dark Space God, welcome. You are now one of the dozens. We're working on this little Krieg's bunny here. Been trying to paint in shadows um, as we clean up this guy from Limbo Division 209, which makes chunky bunny dudes and like pin up cyberpunky babes. Uh, they're fun. What are you working on? I did not get a chance to peek in. Actually, you know what, Eric? If you're still, I think I actually have. Man, this was from what 2 years ago. Was this last year? When I took your class on Shadow, it's actually still. Yeah, there's the that I did in your class. That might have been 2 years ago. I don't remember. Oh, the Black Knight. The Black Knight's fun. I mean, I've got mine right here, but I'm sure your mine is not nearly as uh, professionally done. Um, but I painted him and the other guys. Um, Kind of kept them all to the same color scheme. Uh, it's a cool model. I like it, but I haven't done the fight yet. You're paying it for a commission, or you actually playing the game? I feel like you only ever do commission work. Uh, that's fairly straightforward. Nothing super crazy. Do you play? Okay. Have you played the Black Knight stuff yet? I haven't had a chance to. I've done the Giga Lion short one. I haven't done the Butcher short one. I haven't done any of the new content actually. Oh, you've gone through the Gambler's Chest? Yeah, like I had like a campaign group a couple years ago because I played through like the original stuff, including a lot of the expansions. I think 5 times we went through. The only expansion I don't think we ever included was Manhunter and Spidiculous because I hate that model. Um, have I painted any of the new stuff outside of the Black Knight? Uh, oh, yeah, I kind of did a quick. I did a quick paint job on one of the, not a great paint job, but a quick paint job on one of the squires, or not the squires, the scouts. Scouts. Got anything else? I did the Black Knight stuff. Oh, I did the butcher set. Where are those models? Oh, there they are. Well, at least one of them. Yeah, like I did the how many miles to start a campaign? If you buy the game, you'll have more than you need. Um, the game Seawog uh, is pricey. I have a. You only actually need 4 models to play because like it's not WYSIWYG, right? Like you can take whatever model you want and like that's your dude, but you need 4 to like play because you will bring 4 to a fight. So like if you can take your, here's my butcher models. Ugh. They're all in arm's reach because they are. You can have like your 4 dudes, and my butcher is not well done at all. Here, here's here's the Killian butcher and the 4 models, and this is almost a grid map, right? And then you'd have your grid map, and you'd be playing on your stuff. Build 4 survivors, build all the monsters, play the game, and then once you decide like what stuff you like, build honestly, the old model kits, the old do you well here's my question. Do you have just the core game or do you have expansions? I'll actually do some painting now. Yeah, welcome in everybody. Eric, thanks for popping in. For those of you who don't know, I'm Unexpected Painting. I am an oil painter. I have cast off the shackles of big acrylic and pretend that I know what I'm doing. I'm an okayish painter. Okay, so you got the core set. All right. If that's all you have, build four survivors. The easiest to build, the best. Play the game with just the starting survivors that are like really they're all naked, right? Except for their loincloths. Build those, build all your monsters, paint four of them, paint for your survivors, and paint your monsters. And then as you play the game, because I think everything else in that set is the model, the like you can like mix and match parts and build models and stuff. Most of them, personally, I don't care for a lot of the old um I don't care for a lot of the old model kits. Their newer stuff that isn't just like armor set, like because they have like what's called like armor set things, and I just find I don't know, they're hero style models that are like, here's what you build, you should, they're not mix and match stuff like the ones I just showed you where they're like individual models to build. um I find those are a lot more dynamic and interesting than the mix and match stuff that they put together. But you may find it really fun to do that. I basically play with the pinup models um, and kind of whatever my friends want to play with. But it's a very fun game. If you haven't gotten much into it yet, like I really really enjoy it. Uh, but having the four basic survivors painted and then your monsters painted, like that'll get you through the game. I mean, you don't have to have anything painted, right? You don't have to do. If you really want to, just put bases down with nothing on it. That's no fun. The big draw to the game is all the cool models. The models are really cool. Um, because I don't think I've painted a shitload of Kingdom Death. The shelf that I was pulling stuff on is almost nothing but Kingdom Death. But it's all uh not stuff from the core set. Because the core box is what the lion, the antelope, the phoenix, the butcher, the kingsman, the the lantern cloaked thing, and the gold smoke knight. I think that's it. The butcher, the kingsman, the hand. Right. Yeah, butcher, kingsman, hand, uh white lion, antelope, phoenix, the lantern cloak thing, and the gold smoke knight. Um Anywho, what if anybody's painting anything and got pictures to share, you're welcome to share. Uh Instagram is whitelisted, but other stuff I'm welcome. I can um, give you permission if you want to share something. I'm always curious to see what people are painting. Well, hi. How you doing, Doms Minis? I am attempting to have a dramatically lit rabbit throwing a grenade out of a we'll be throwing it out of a trench. Oh, welcome in. Yep. Eric is definitely an inspirational dude. I think I managed to snag a class with him once at Adepticon 2 years ago, I think. High demand man. Might be a little too high value, but I'm gonna let it ride for now and then see what it looks like after the shine dies down a little bit. Wait, Instagram didn't work? Uh, 1 second. Maybe my bot's broken. Doot. Um, man, it's been so long since I've messed with this stuff. um, yeah. Let me here. Hold on. God. Try again. I thought I had whitelisted some stuff. I haven't touched my freaking things in forever. Uh, I'll look at that later. Well, no, not your a link. I'll look at right now. Ooh, check that out. That's pretty cool, bro. That looks great. That's cool. Um, so are you gonna be at Adepticon? That's pretty cool. Man, did you ever watch or know Splintered Brush? He's he's taken a step back from um you're in Australia? Okay. Um there's a guy he's taken a step back from the hobby, but there was a guy named Splintered Brush who did a bunch of Ninja Turtle stuff. That was pretty cool. I asked about Adepticon because we're actually for my charity. You can see down to where's my hand? There we go. Right here. Uh Milo Charity Painters. We're gonna actually have a Ninja Turtles diorama that some vets painted up. All right, what else we got? We got Seawog. Games Workshop. Boo. Nah, it's not your fault. Well done. I I I will never not give Games Workshop some hate because they deserve hate. All right, some sisters. So, Rarg, Rarg face. I like it. Cool. Very nice. Let's see. I can show y'all real quick what something that I can't actually get underneath the camera. Um, did I put? No, I didn't post it on Instagram because I'm waiting for it to be posted by Adepticon. Let me find the. So, if those of you who might be at Adepticon, um, this is not the best pictures because this thing is too difficult to take pictures of. Um, but if you like Evangelion and you want a 2 foot statue, I did paint this. That's going to be raffled off at Adepticon as part of their charity raffle. Um, this globe is the size of a space marine. So that's a space marine. So yeah, it's stupid big. It's almost this picture is. I got to do a couple of touch ups. I noticed after I put it all together. Um, it's not. I spent too much time on it because it just took me way too long to paint. And it's really really difficult to manipulate while painting. Um, but if you're going to be at Adepticon, you like Evangelion, you want this cool doorstop because it weighs about 10 pounds. If you want a cool doorstop, you can get a Rei Ayanami doorstop. So like this white background is a like photographer's reflector card. Like this is a big styrofoam reflector that's meant for photography. Um, but I didn't really have a good way like to get it lit up. I didn't feel like pulling out my wife's a photographer. I didn't feel like pulling out all of her stuff to get this lit properly and everything. It's so big it casts shadows on itself. Um, you can see like all the shadows that are cast on this thing from its wings. It's like 5 different layers of shadow. So it doesn't. It looks kind of weird, but you get the idea. It's a big model. Anywho, um, but we've been kind of poking at this model off and on. I don't have a terribly consistent stream schedule right now. I'm going to see what this looks like after. So yeah, because I'm painting in oils, a lot of what you see right now is it looks very shiny. It does matte down. That is, I will admit, one of the biggest challenges with wall paint on a 3D surface is very difficult to fight with the shadows and light times with the gloss. Everybody, move your body, Love Town. But I am tempted to start doing some mixed media. I might give acrylics a chance here again, just to kind of stretch that muscle again. because I think I need to in order to kind of in order to improve. The Love Town. Let's get a little bit more. Fantasyland. Love Town. Anybody's got any questions or anything? I'd love to talk. Usually pretty quiet. Belly there is usually my 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 loyal attendant. I'm gonna try to get this little circular highlight a little higher. Oh, nope, don't want that. Oh, on the floor. Okay, no more. Boogie. that one. Pull out that a little bit. Haven't really touched the gun really at all, but I'm not worried. I'm trying to establish the lights a little bit better. Let's maybe bring up the let me look at my reference photo here. Doesn't really show me. All right. Was this you, Belly, who gave me this song? Yeah, this needs to be knocked down. You're up all night to get lucky. I want to fix one thing that I did poorly. My last established shadows, and then is what I need to make. I need to break this in. I was playing a song that I think you suggested to me. Is all. The hold on, let me pull up the name of it. Oh God, I wish you would tell me what song I'm on. Uh, Get Lucky cover by Ruskaya. It was like some like Russian folk cover band, polka ish. Beep boop boop beep beep boop. Of Katy Perry, Eye of the Tiger? No, it was the Daft Punk song. Do you have another one that you think is uh even more catchy? Let me pull up their Wake Me Up. Or are you recommending me a Katy Perry cover of Eye of the Tiger? Well, I gotta see if this is what I think it is. I'm gonna add this to queue. Roar. Okay. I'll I'll uh I'll add that to the queue then. Oh, okay. I know the song now. Okay. Yeah, Eye of the Tiger's a different song, dude. It's like the Katy Perry cover, Eye of the Tiger. It is a line in the song, I believe, but yeah. Oh, it's this song, Wake Me Up. You know what? I'll add it to my I think that sells the circular light with a circle there and a circle in the facing. Uh, my skill level across this model is all over the place. Oh God. There's certain things I can do well, and certain things I just can't. That's great. Nope, that was a mistake. Well, I mean, I can. I mean, I'm already heavily committed elsewhere. Hold on, let's see. If I can get the freaking there. Do that. Yeah, that's all kanji. You would, yeah. Okay, I did. You did share this one with me. I don't care for this one that much. Duolingo's a good place to start. Okay, yeah, yeah. Most people learn starting hiragana. Yeah, Dom's minis. If you have any like goofy covers, I love cover songs. Um, it's particularly cross genre. Cross genre covers are my favorite. Like stuff like this. This particular song, I don't care for that much. But yeah, mostly because I don't care for the song that much. I'm playing everything through Spotify, but if you give me a name and a title, they probably have it. Oh no! Give me the name and the song. The name and the give me the name and the artist, and I'll see if I can find it. I wish it wouldn't just delete all your previous stuff. It's really annoying. Sorry, Dom's minis. Why no? Oh, and I can still find your link and click it. Oh, it's your playlist. Okay, gotcha. I will look at this later. But you have a particular song from that playlist you want to? I mean, I think I actually have at least a couple of these on my playlist. So I say that, but now I'm scrolling. Maybe not. I have a couple Chris Cornell covers. See him in there. I think it's that's in my playlist, but I can queue it up. That album, that entire album is really good. There is it the Blue album? Yeah, that entire album is really good. I know. Teal album, that's what it is. Yeah. Have you ever seen the rain? I do jump around quite a bit on my model, so I kind of apologize. Kind of apologize. Oh man, Billy, I think I told you about Moonbeam City. Yeah. Oh, that show. I actually rewatched some of it recently, and they have a parody of this song. The show. It's not particularly good, but it's there and it's funny. It's it was a like 12 episode um animated series on Comedy Central starring Rob Lowe and another comedian that I can never remember the name of, who was big for a very short stint in time. He did like a show with Kristen Shaw called like End of the World or Last Man on Earth or something like that. Um, it looks like the Moonbeam. Let's see, it actually has some pretty banging music in it too. Um, it's this show. It's super Devo vaporwave stuff. Everybody is, you know, flat white and God, I need to paint a model in these color schemes like now. But yeah, actually, here's the and this shit cracks me up every time that this is basically it was a cop procedural, um, but it was kind of ludicrous. Yeah, no, absolutely. But every time that the boss got serious, it would do the lit lighting. I can't remember what this is called. Yeah, I love it. I absolutely love the show. Um, yeah, yeah, yeah. It's very much that it's that vaporwave. Uh, I can't remember that artist's name. Um, uh, album cover. You stupid goddamn. It was Devo, right? What is Am I losing my mind? Is it not Devo? Oh my god. Why is Who am I thinking of? It's not Devo. What's the fucking Oh, Duran Duran, right? Is it Duran Duran? That's what I'm thinking of. There we go. This. Yeah. I want to paint a model like yeah, sorry. My brain D word, right? Duran Duran, not Devo. Um, but no, I want to find is it Patrick? Oh, not I mean not click on a random link. Um, yeah. I this dude's artwork, he died young. Which is a fucking shame. Patrick Nagel. Like this is fucking I don't know. I love it. Look at this shit. I want to paint a bust or something like this. I'll just have to prime the thing white. Patrick Warburton. Yes, Patrick Warburton. Hold on. We've got an icon or an emote for that. Hmm, I am distracted. Duran Duran, not Devo. Right. I think that the shine lines I did there maybe a little too bright. So we're gonna kind of just feather them just a touch to maybe reduce that down just a touch. Diffuse it a little bit. I need to rewatch that series too. It's so good. The finale was pretty good. Uh, they might still do more. Um, but yeah, Venture Brothers probably the most brilliantly written TV series ever. I'm gonna dull this white down a little bit and add that actually here too. Nope, that's actually out of scope. All right. I'm running out of steam here, friends. California. I may call it now. That'll give me an opportunity to do a couple of things before I have to go to bed. Yeah, it was Cartoon Network. It began airing in like 2003 or something like that, and they released the last bit of it last year. And I think it only has like 6 seasons or something like that. Uh, like it's a show that's been around so long that it started before Letterbox was standard for TV shows. Um,